In the world of sports, proper nutrition can make the difference between a great athlete and a phenomenal athlete. And this morning, we are fortunate enough to be joined by the nutritionist and Super Bowl champion look, she's a chief, Leslie Bonci. Leslie, thank you so much for joining us this morning. How are you doing?
I am just absolutely wonderful and so happy to be here to talk about some of the things that are critically important to keep our kids safe and keep them fueled and hydrated during sports.
When it comes to kids' growing bodies, I mean, your diet, you want it to be balanced, but that might sort of shift depending on if you're playing sports or whatever activity you may be doing. So how should you approach as a parent navigating that as your child's evolving, keeping up with their nutritional needs?
Yes, so first of all, it is the consistency with the number of times that somebody is eating every single day. Secondly, it's the quality. So we want to make sure that on the plate, we've got the macros, carbohydrate, protein, and fat. We have the micros, vitamins and minerals. We have the phytos, which are our plant nutrients. And we have the hydros that we need, the fluid. And so that creates a performance plate. And we're probably looking at 50% of the plate being composed of fruit and vegetable. That's some combo with whatever it is that your kids like, 25% each as the protein and 25% as the grains, and then a little bit of fat on it. So we can customize it to make it something that's enjoyable. We also want to think about the frequency of eating, and I love the idea of parenthesizing bouts of physical activity, something you have before, something you have afterwards. So your body is ready to do what you want to do physically, and you're able to restore and do more on the back end. That's what we look at. So the idea of portioned and purposeful and planned, all those things together optimize performance, whether it's in the classroom or on the field of play.
When it comes to an athlete's diet, depending on the position you're playing, you might need a different type of diet, right? How do you approach maybe feeding a linebacker compared to feeding a kicker?
So first and foremost, the plate has to include foods that people like. Otherwise, you've lost the dialogue right from the beginning.
Right.
And secondly, yes, we do take into account that importance of personalizing eating. And personalizing depending upon the position, depending upon the energy expenditure, depending on any underlying health issues or any other goals that that player might have, whether they're trying to lose body fat, increase muscle mass, stay the same, or whatever it is. So very much a personalized plate. So we might shift the ratios of some of those things on the plate to help that person achieve what it is they're trying to achieve. We might sometimes have to add more food or more eating occasions over the course of the day, and making sure they are also optimizing what they need in terms of their fluid. It's really the whole picture, and my priority is hand-to-mouth exercise. That is as important as anything they do on the field or in the weight room.
Leslie, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us about this. You have some great information. Last question for you. Do you have a Super Bowl ring, and are you wearing it?
I don't, and I'm not, and we shall see. And you know what? It doesn't matter to me. I'm the pit crew. They're the drivers. They can have all the bling. I'm just doing my thing.
Well, look, Patrick Mahomes and the crew would not be able to run as fast or do what they do without you. So we appreciate you taking the time to join us this morning. We'll have all this information on our website at KOAMnewsnow.com. Just go to our morning show page, and we'll be right back on the KOAM Morning News after this.